We're here at TVL Creative, where they are pros at interior designs. They can take a small concept and make it a big reality. Let's go meet the team. Hey Crystal, I'm Daryl, nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
You know, interior design is such an important component when it comes to bringing a room to life. What inspired you to get into interior design?
I've always wanted to be a designer, and I was interested in design and architecture many years ago, actually all the way back to high school. I took a couple of classes, AutoCAD classes, which I was inspired by, which is really funny. Nobody's inspired by AutoCAD. But I was, and I thought, maybe this could turn into something, and took a couple interior design classes through a community college and school, and the rest is kind of history. So,
with interior design, there's a lot of competition here. I know that customer service is something you specialize in. Tell us a little bit more about that.
We're very unique in our customer service approach and our overall brand image. Kind of a friendliness that you don't find in the industry a lot of times. Yeah. We're very kind of alternative and approachable. I think one of the biggest things I've always wanted to focus on is a level of friendliness and approachability. We're involved with them on their project for months at a time often, so we want them to feel like they can come to us and collaborate with us in a way that's really comfortable and friendly.
Now, if I'm a new client of yours, walk me through the process of some of the services that you offer.
Everything from a basic consultation to full scope remodeling. We always start with a visit to the client. If we're being hired for a consultation, then that's just a one-time visit at an hourly rate. The most common process, though, is that we get called for what's called a full scope. So we will start with a free site visit. We meet with the client, we learn everything about their project, talk about budget, timeline, etc. We take measurements and photographs, and then we take all that information back to the studio and create a visual proposal. So that's going to include a free photorealistic rendering, which will give an idea of what we can do with the space. It's nothing that the client has to be married to, but it offers them insight into what we can develop for them.
And I know you specialize in 3D design.
Yeah.
So what would you say your approach to design is?
We specialize in a lot of really advanced photorealistic rendering and modeling. So we use that a lot as a very powerful tool in our initial and end stage, design concepts. But we kind of come at everything from a really technical, digital perspective. So we use a lot of technology, which is pretty fun.
How would you define your style?
I think that we are always kind of cutting edge and clean lined, tend to be more contemporary, but we don't adopt one specific style. We really try to cater to what the client wants. So we listen to what they need and then we design appropriately. So we've designed everything from traditional rustic to super contemporary.
Now I hear that if you are an employee here, you may have to get a tattoo. Is that true?
You don't have to, but I got the logo tattooed on me when I started the business as, a commitment to my brand. And after a few years, the team decided that that's something they'd like to do as well. So every employee does have the logo on their body somewhere.
Well, I'm really excited to see some of those 3D model designs. Can we go check some out?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. This is so interesting to me. What do you start with when you are building a 3D design?
So we use a software called 3D Studio Max, which is by Autodesk. A lot of other designers are using Autodesk software to do, construction drawings and things like that. But we use 3ds Max to build all of our hyper-real visualization.
Do you physically have to draw anything out before you place it onto this particular program?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really, the whole building needs to be kind of figured out before we come in here. So we are often in AutoCAD developing the space plan. We already have figured out where the walls are going, where the electrical is going to run, all of this.
You literally have to build it from the shell and create this vision.
Absolutely, and I think that's one thing we really want our customers to know, is how much work goes into this part of the process.
If you want to take your designs to the next level, be sure to check out TVL Creative, and they will definitely do that for you.